sees the hungry ferret.
Hi everybody, so today we're looking at the Giroptic's 360 cam. This is a Kickstarter project that has been heavily delayed and finally delivered. The original delivery time was November 2014. It's about a year and a half that most backers been waiting for, and I have one here today. So let's take a look inside to see what everybody's waiting for. You have a thank you card and the camera itself. Inside you have what they call a monopod, but I think it's really more of a selfie stick. You have the charger. They provide you with a SanDisk, 16 gig micro SD card, a portable 360 viewer. This is a pretty cool device. You could unfold it, attach it to your phone, and watch 360 videos. It works in the same principle as the Google Cardboard. So let's take a look at the charger. The charger is pretty cool. It charges both sides, dual batteries. It has two types of inputs, micro and mini USB. This is how the monopod's packaged. It's basically a short extendable stick with a pivoting head. It seems to be well made, and everything's pretty smooth. There's also a tripod mount on the bottom of the stick. And you have the camera itself. They went through a lot of effort with complicated packaging. It's the outer sleeve. It's pretty nice. The inner box is also decorated nicely. There's raised lettering and foam. This is a pretty cool micro USB cable. It has a magnetic head. This is the basic instruction manual. It's in the front flap of the box. Also, don't forget the side box. This is where most of the accessories sit. There's a lot of little knickknacks in here. The first item is a USB plug for waterproofing. Is a leash. A tripod grommet. You would need this when you attach it to a tripod. The camera will spin freely otherwise. Here is a second battery. It looks very similar to a GoPro Hero 3 battery. For GoPro users, let me know if it fits. And the battery goes in a charger like this. The battery uses friction to stay in the charger. There's a pull tab for the battery, but it's on the wrong side. Here's a microfiber bag. The camera fits in there. And here's the camera itself in black. On the bottom you see it uses a standard 1/8 tripod mount. And you have the 3 cameras up on top. Buttons and visual indicators. It has a nice rubbery feel. The bottom is really heavy. The camera is pretty heavy for its size. So with the battery, the camera is roughly about 207 grams. It also has a nice rubbery, grippy feel to it. The buttons also feel nice. It's good response. The camera is surprisingly not too large. They fit a lot of internal components in this camera. So let's take a look at the bottom component. That's where the battery goes, right here. So it looks like the SD card goes here. And to unlock it, you just slide it over and it pops open. So let's insert the micro SD card in there. So you place connector to connector, close the cage on it, and lock it. To insert the battery, you have to make sure that the connector is lined up. You notice on the bottom of the base, there's these little notches. So just match those up. When you reattach the base to the camera, make sure the connector port lines up. After connecting the base, just make sure all three sides lock. So let's turn on the camera for the first time. So this is the on button on the left side. And you just have to wait for the camera to boot. So this is something to keep in mind. During this time, none of the camera button seems to work. I wouldn't say it's the fastest boot, but it's not also the slowest. To shut off the camera, just hold down the power button until you see the words off. Camera usage and initial testing is going to be in the next video. When you get a chance, please subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next time.